Alright guys, welcome back. Another video. Back out here, back at it. Cold day, but I don't know what's going on with the weather. Every time I seem to talk to you blokes, it's blowing a gale or raining. We do get nice weather here eventually, coming into summer. Just sitting here, looking at the aircraft, wondering what I'm going to do now. I think I'm going to do some pretty stuff. What I mean by that, floorboards and flight controls, sort of a bit over the wings, to be honest, making brackets. They're all ready to go and it's got to get done, but I'll do something pretty and that's what keeps me going. Enjoy the video. Alright guys, well, my knees, hammies, arms are feeling it a bit today. Went pretty hard yesterday to crawl around and get all this done. Today, I'll pull these bolts out. They're just holding the axle in. Got to get some longer bolts, or I think we discussed that. Trim these cables up, wrap them up. I don't think I'll lock wire the turnbuckles just yet, because they'll probably drop out of the way so I can cover the bottom. Yeah, just having a good look at it. I can deburr on the bottom there. I think what I'll do is pull the engine mount off, because I've got to get a firewall in between there. That was just to lift the aircraft and it's on. Got these parts poking out. They cop you right in their kidneys at the moment. Trust me. I'll make a template, cut the floorboard, stain that up, just work with some wood for a day or two, and might even look at mounting the seat, but then obviously take it out of the way. But pretty impressed with this. High-fiving myself, but I reckon it looks awesome. Let's build some more. Gonna make a floorboard, so paper template. First of all, I need to work out, drag out the rough instructions. There's not a lot of info that I can find on the floorboard, so I'll have a read of that in a minute. I go to my collection. I just collected every photo I could find. Some of you guys might recognise your aeroplane out there. Now, as I keep saying to my offsider, this is not the same aeroplane. Yeah, that is potentially not that plane. I just got these off the internet, down to Officeworks, printed them out. So I tend to just have a look through. I'm looking for a floorboard. So there's none there, yet. So I'm just looking for, this is how I basically go about it, try and find someone who's done it. Damien Parsley, photos you got for me from Oshkosh. No floorboards at all in that one. Nothing there. Here we sort of go. There we go. So, aluminium fuselage, but it looks like it comes back to where the seat starts on this example. I guess there's no reason to have it way back. So, going by that, I'm not sure how it's actually attached to the... Once again, I don't want to drill into my tubes, like the fuselage tubes, but we'll get a bit of wood cut for now. I know there's a reflection here, guys, you probably can't see it too well. Just having a look. Come on, floorboard. Okay. I think I'll just do it back, probably to that strap, or that, yeah, just back to that cross member there, I guess. We'll do that. Alright guys, so I've got the template for the floor cut, the template made, ready to cut. I got a bit sidetracked. I'll show you why. I just while I was obviously in here doing the floor, the first thing I noticed, if I can get my ruler out, was this longeron's not straight anymore. Well, I don't know if it was to start with, but they're the same on both sides. But it looks like the wing is pushing the longeron in. Now, we discussed before, there's no cross member between the spars. There is everywhere else. So I've thought about getting my welder down, like the person, but to get all the gear and everything down. And then I thought, well, the fuselage option is a welded fuselage with so many holes in the longerons and everything. So I think I'm going to do a tube and gusset in between, in this underneath the floor, or these straps to the diagonal, from the diagonal back across to there, half moon gussets, full circle gusset in the middle, stainless steel rivets just on the bottom. I don't think I'll wrap it around because it means more holes in my fuselage, and maybe a triangle gusset on the side, which will be visible in the cockpit, but that's fine, and potentially another 2 holes in the upright. Not too sure on drilling holes. I'll see how I go just with the flat on the bottom. If I pull on the, what's this, the flying wire, the up wire, you may be able to see. So I'm pulling it now. If the camera picks that up, it is flexing right here. That's just with me pulling on no leverage much at all. That's pulling down, negative G, if you like. So a negative G load squashes it in. I'm assuming positive G, which is a bit harder to do, would. So anyway, you see where I'm going. Both sides does that. This side here, in there, pull on the cable, hold the camera still. I mean, it is flexing. So anyway, I'm not happy with that, so I'm going to do something about it. Alright, so I just got off the phone from Robert Basley, the designer. He sort of suggested drilling into the longeron was a last resort. However, now they're on the bottom, you know, it's okay. He seemed to think it shouldn't wobble. I seem to think there's a whole piece missing out. Doesn't that look a lot stronger with a section across there? So anyway, I've gone to see the welder at the airport. He's going to come down next week and have a look. I think I'll do the same, but just do these out of chrome moly, get it welded in. I may even put a triangle gusset in there, both sides. Make it bulletproof. And while I'm at it, I'll get some tags welded on to something for the floorboard to attach to, like these here, like these tangs. There should be tangs everywhere, but there's none. And once again, I don't want to go drilling into the fuselage. So, bit of a hold up on the floor. That's okay. I'm going to wrap the undercarriage up because I've hit that so many times now. I'm going to end up scratching paint off. So I'm going to wrap that up and just protect it, and we'll move on to something else. All right, frustrating day, but we'll push on. So I bit the bullet, cut out some chrome moly tube, coped it all, just hand coping it both directions. Got that fitted in nicely. Separated this tang here, so I can get a weld right around. We're not quite straight across, but it's tight and right, which should beef that up. Put a tack weld in the holes underneath, and we should be good to go. Now I'm going to make a triangle gusset across there. We'll do that. All right, guys. So I've got little triangle gussets. We'll go in there. strengthen that joint up. So I've been back home, come in the next day, got the welders booked in if you like, sort of doing me a favour. I really don't know what to say about this, to be honest. I think you guys can just make up your own minds. I know what, obviously I'm showing you what I thought. It's like ground, you know, got the grinder out, got the paint off again, and I'll get it welded. Yeah, I really don't know what to say there, guys. So I'm trying to keep positive, so I'll just shut up. Yeah, it just beggars belief. So I've fixed it now, and we'll move on. There you go. If you're only ever going to put 3 cross members in, 4, being the tail post, it'd be the firewall, the front spar, the rear spar, and the fin post. All the rest can go wherever they want. But to leave out the front wing. Anyway, I appreciate the guys that have sent me photos of their welded fuselage, which is different to mine. Looks pretty beefy. I hope it's not a case of just send this one to Australia and be done with it. So, anyway, before I get too negative, let's have some fun and build on. Right, just going through and sorting out some hardware. My little, the old Jubro stuff that I used to have, well, that I still have from 40 years of aero modelling, comes in really handy. Rather than self-tappers into the floorboard, I think I'll just run bolts through. It means I'll never be able to get these up because I won't be able to get to the nuts once the covering goes on. But I'm going to have a bolt through the front anyway that goes through the strap just to keep it, you don't want these skidding around. So I'll just use the 4mm bolts that I have. All right, welder's just left. Couldn't be happier. Look at that, looks like an aeroplane now. Got the gusset in there, all welded up, solid as. I slit this, put it back together. Nice welds everywhere. Put the tags on for a floorboard to go to. Just looking really good. Really happy now. We'll prime that. I'm going to get the floorboard in, well, make it fit. Give it a sand, prime, paint before I go home. All right, end of the day. Getting the rudder pedals back together. Working out how it went together. Got my floorboard cut out. Played with some stain. Hasn't flashed off yet with the clear coat. That's mahogany. Oh, let me know what you think. So there's the floorboard. Do I do mahogany on the floor against the metal and black, matte black? Or do I just do a cedar, the cedar colour? So let me know, guys, what you think. Cedar on the floor or mahogany? You want to be quick because I'm probably going to do this tomorrow. Floorboard's cut out. I had to elongate the slots on one side. That's to allow it to drop in with the diagonals on the fuselage. It was a tough time fixing all this up, but I'm really glad I did now. So it's all in and painted. Looks like it probably should have at the start. Got my tabs for the floor. All welded up, professionally done. The gussets. Looking good. Alright guys, so I've just finished marking out the ribs. Got that done, got the L-foil on there for the welder. That protected my undercarriage. It's all painted. Start on some ribs, the floorboards, rudder pedals, all that'll go in. that's the end of that one. Hope you enjoyed that video. See you on the next one.